Hey everybody, JD here with another Grayman Urban Survival Tip Online, and today we're going to go over some modifications and upgrades that I have done to my 511 Tactical Covrt18 backpack. I'm not going to get into the details of what's inside. That's another video for another time. This is more of just the upgrades and mods that I have done to my backpack since acquiring it. So stick around and we'll get right to that. So since this is an urban style everyday carry bag, I've been pretty rough with this, throwing it in and out of the trunk and whatnot, and I've been pretty harsh on it, probably more harsh than I should, but I really do like to test gear out by being harsh to it. And one of the things that I developed was a small tear here in the bottom, and that was kind of to be expected. I have a lot of other stuff in the trunk, like a toolkit and whatnot, and so with that tear, I decided to reinforce the bottom by putting multiple layers of duct tape. And then on the inside of the bag, I put multiple layers of Gorilla Tape. So now this is very puncture resistant. If I get a tear through this, I can simply put another layer of duct tape or two, and that should repair any hole that I have. But I mean, it's really sturdy now. Like I've tossed this backpack around a lot more now that the duct tape's on than I did before, and I have no problems and no fear of this thing getting another hole punctured through it. All the contents inside the backpack are protected by a little extra padding, because this is pretty thin material. But that's no big deal. It's meant as an urban carry bag, so it doesn't need to be, heavy cordura or anything like that. The second mod that I have done is I've interwoven some shock cord through this webbing that 511 has on here. The webbing kind of limited me with how I would carry certain things, so I threw the shock cord on, and what I normally have just underneath this top and bottom section is a waterproof jacket. That way it frees up space inside the backpack. I don't have to open up the backpack if it starts drizzling or raining, jeopardizing the contents inside. I can just simply take the backpack off, take out the jacket, put the jacket back on, put the backpack back on, go about my business. So this shock cord works great. I got this from Paracord Planet. It's 1/8 inch shock cord in charcoal gray color. I wanted to keep it kind of blending in without being black. I just didn't want black. But yeah, Paracord Planet, great company. I've ordered from them before. Very, very fast turnaround times. So one feature about this backpack I liked was that it came with an included sternum strap. I know some backpacks don't, but this one did, and that was a great feature. However, I did not like the fact that the sternum strap only clips into this webbing on each side. So if you tug hard enough on one side, the strap will come undone. That happened to me once, and luckily I had it clipped in the middle like this. And the other side held fast, but it did come off this one side. And if it wasn't clipped in the middle, I would have lost that strap. So I ditched the original strap, and I ordered this strap off of Amazon, which actually goes all the way around the shoulder strap. So it's literally, you can't get it out of there unless you undo the webbing here, which I have woven with an extra step. Very secure. This is actually a better material than the stock strap, and it even comes with these little D-rings on each side in case you need to hang something. I thought those were going to be a nuisance, but they're not. They work great. I sometimes put my keys on there real quick if I need to. Great little feature. I ordered this off Amazon. It's by a company called YYST. Most likely that's a Chinese company. Don't worry about that. These are very, very thick, very well made. All the plastic is very strong. But it's called the YYST 1-inch sternum strap open loop. And it cost me about $8, and very, very happy with that purchase. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever that I will ever lose one of these. I just don't see that happening. Seeing as how it wraps around the shoulder strap and the just thick material. I mean, this is really thick. It's thicker than any of the webbing elsewhere on this backpack. So that was a great purchase. Happy with that. And unfortunately, the one downside to this backpack is it didn't come with a waist belt. So if you're running or climbing or you have to do something, having a waist strap is invaluable. Sternum strap's great, waist strap better. So I got this waist strap here. It's 1.5 inches thick. I got it from a company called Fire Force. It is their backpack waist belt. Cost about $12. But just wove that on there, and you can see I have it really woven on there. Just, okay, that's moving. Just to get rid of the extra slack. I can easily pull that out, adjust it. Very comfortable. It's about the same thickness as the stock strap. It might even be exactly the same. So that works great. I kind of wished it was gray. No big deal. Black works great. But this waist belt keeps this attached to my body, and it's very super tight. And it just feels so much more comfortable to not have it slide around when you're moving, or if you're bending over, having it slide up your back towards your neck. So I highly suggest this probably be your first purchase if you want to upgrade your backpack, is get this waist belt strap. So those are the two front side mods that I've done. So if you're wondering what the little pouch is on my left shoulder strap, it's called a three-way accessory case. It's by a company called Timbuk2. That's T-I-M-B-U-K, the number 2, all one word. This one is in gunmetal limestone color, size small. They also have a medium, and it usually says Timbuk2 right here. I took off the logo, just a thing that I do. And what I keep in here is just a little signaling reflective mirror. Keep an SOL emergency whistle. I keep a Fresnel lens, which also has a built-in LED light in case I need a little extra source of light. Can never have too many, and since it fits on the card, perfect. And in the back here, I just keep a little water-resistant Right in the Rain style notebook and a couple of IKEA pencils. They fit perfectly. And that's what I keep in there, just in case I want to jot something down real quick, take some notes. And behind it, in the webbing of the shoulder strap, I keep a Fisher Space Pen with pocket clip. This is the flat-capped version. That sits right in the back, as you can see right there. Right in the webbing, never comes out. It's tightly secured. And so that's what I keep there. And just a couple quick access tools in case I need them, and in case I just want to write something down. So that's all. So when I bought this backpack, the zipper pulls were actually about 4 inches long, and it was just a lot of excess cordage. And for a security hack that I wanted to do to my backpack, I didn't need that length. So as you can see here, I have one partly taken apart. I shortened the cord, and now when they are about this long, you can actually take one, slide it inside the loop of the other cord, like so, and then you take this one and loop it through that. And what you get is sort of like this, I guess you say, figure 8 looking knot. But now if anyone tries to come up behind you, they can't just open this up. So if you're like in a big crowd, you don't have to worry about people getting into your backpack and stealing any of your stuff. And that's a very good thing to have, as long as you don't really need to have fast access to anything in your backpack. It's a good little security hack to do on your backpack. So there you guys have it. The upgrades and modifications that I've done to my backpack. If you see something that you would want to do to your own backpack, like maybe the shock cord or adding the sternum strap, At least now you have a good basis on where to go. If you like this video, click like, share, and subscribe. That would really help me out. And if you follow these sort of modifications and everything, you'll definitely be doing it with gusto. See y'all later.